one thing that Hardline did introduce me to early on was the interaction you had with fans back then when it was through, you had a fan club, it was through letters and stuff. You guys would write to people, even over here in the UK. And it was this really small but tiny community, but really connected. And one which I think nowadays, had it happened with social media, that would have been huge. Did it ring true for you guys back then? Whilst you had the big names in the band, a major label record deal, you were still doing things on a grassroots approach too. Was that important? Was you behind that? Who was behind all that? Do you remember?
Yeah, no, absolutely. As a matter of fact, it was like the record deal and starting, even with Neil. I mean, Neil's a trooper, man. Neil is a real musician. We vowed, like we vowed to do a meet and greet after every show and sign and touch every single person, no matter how long it took, bro. And sometimes it was 2-3 hours after. We would sign and talk to every single person after every Hardline show. No, I mean, that's the lifeblood of your career and your music. And so many.
So I'm still holding this thing.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I mean, you know what that meant to you, right? I mean, it's the same. It's really that grassroots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the foundation of your career. You've got to do it.
Yeah.
Here's a great story. So we were in France. We were at we were doing a promotional tour for Double Eclipse, and we were at this very, very exclusive restaurant. There were some fans, and they asked for an autograph, and I didn't have a pen. And this older couple said, "Oh, here, you can use my pen." I said, "Oh, you're from America?" And they said, "Yes, we are. We're touring around." I said, "Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for your pen." And they heard, and I signed for these fans in this very exclusive restaurant. And they're like, "Oh, thank you so much." Took some pictures, blah, 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 the whole thing. And here you go, sir. Here's your pen back. A year later, we're doing a US tour, and we're doing exactly what I said, Rob. We're hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people lined up to do a meet and greet. And this older couple comes up to the table and says, "Do you remember being in France and you borrowed a pen in the Chateau Les Vigeois, whatever restaurant?" And I said, "I do." And the man goes, "It was my pen, and we're huge fans." And they heard us talking, and they went and they bought Double Eclipse. They became huge fans, and there they were. I don't remember if we were in Minneapolis. I don't remember where we were. And it was like, that was my pen. It's just, and that is the epitome of grassroots, man, talking and being with the fans.